All right. Being celibate. Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. We're at Mountain Shadows Resort doing a little staycation. Let me get in the mood here. Oh my God. This has been a really fun week, but also a really hard week. I'm going through some emotions right now that I kind of talked about last week. My grandmother. It did happen. It happened this past weekend on Saturday morning. And again, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did talk about this briefly on last week's vlog. I don't want to give too much of all of what happened. It's been really weird to go through these emotions. I haven't really felt these things before. Yeah, like I don't even know how to talk about it, to be honest. I did just want to give a little bit of a backstory on why I'm here today and why I'm doing my little staycation. I just felt like I needed some time to be alone, be away. Since that happened, which was on Saturday at like 11:40, I want to say, I have just been go. I have so many exciting things happening, so many exciting projects, but I just felt like I really needed time to be alone. Yeah, they know that I don't really like drink alcohol anymore, so now they give me Fiji water. So I've been working with Mountain Shadows for years. They were one of my first clients when I first started Southwest Sampler. I was reaching out to them so much, cold calling, I would email them, ping them all the time. And finally, they gave me a chance. And now we've been working together for what, like 8 years now? Oh, and by the way, like I was saying, I do work with them, so I have a code for you guys if you want to stay here. And it does give you a welcome amenity, like what I just got right now, and a room upgrade upon availability. Yeah, but I'll link that in the description for you below. I decided to take a little walk before sunset. I know I'm on the golf course, but I don't really care. I have a road trip coming up next week, and I'm going to be leaving for a week and a half. This is a birthday trip. 2 different national parks. I mean, that's the plan. I have about 3 different stops along the way outside of the national parks. The main reason I wanted to do a California trip, something in my gut has been telling me to go. Not go to move or anything like that. Like at one point, if you guys have been following along for a bit, like I was actually thinking of moving there full time, being here part time, because I'm codependent. And the guy I was dating wanted to move there. So that's another reason I haven't dated in 7 months. No, my God, I'm celibate. 7 months. I know. It's so cool. I love this feeling. I'm like empowering myself because I'm not just giving it to anybody. Honestly, I haven't even dated. I got asked on a date I want to say it was like last week. And originally I said yes, but I just wasn't ready. I'm just not ready. So going back to the codependency thing, being codependent, it's just something I learned about myself. That is what I'm grateful for on this last relationship that I had, which was a year ago. I believe truly that that relationship had to happen for me to visibly see firsthand, you are extremely codependent. You need to fall in love with yourself first before you get into any type of relationship, because this is your pattern. So where was I going with that? Iced Americano, half and half, always. I only really like that. I don't really like all the fake sugars and stuff. I also got oatmeal because I love to start my day off with some oatmeal. 2 eggs. So being celibate, I started this journey. I knew I was doing it because I wanted to figure myself out more and not be codependent, because my codependency was extreme. That also dates back to when I was like younger, childhood. I talk about this stuff in therapy. This isn't news, okay? But also talking about it in therapy is what has gotten me to understand more clearly my patterns and what I do. I have Pilates at 9 o'clock, so I have about 15 minutes, I would say. So yeah, I just told myself that I wanted to remain single. I think at first it was like, I want to stay single for 6 months because I've never been single in my freaking life. I've always kind of jumped from relationship to relationship. Eventually I was in a 6-year relationship. Listen, I learned a lot in that. I'm so grateful for that. However, I also learned I was extremely codependent. I always needed a boyfriend in order to feel like I was worthy. And I knew this, but I didn't know it to the extent until this most recent breakup a year ago. Being celibate, it has helped so much because now I'm in this place where I know that when I find that person that is worthy of me, You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I took my power back. I don't know. Let me eat first because I only have 10 minutes now. Let me eat and we'll get back to this conversation. Huh? Yeah. I just finished with Pilates and that was so good. I just found this out and I've been working with them for, like I said, so many years now, but the resort includes all of their classes and that's something I don't think I ever knew. But also I'm in this phase now where I'm actually taking care of myself. Every other time I've been here, I didn't really care about my health. So I was just like partying essentially. So it's not like I did any of the classes because I was always hungover. So this time around though, I'm so much more focused on my health in a way that like I love seeing the progress of my body and how it makes me feel internally and outwards. All right. Being celibate. How many times am I going to start this conversation? I have I've made out with 2 people over the last 7 months. I didn't want to do anything further. I didn't want to give myself to anybody because I have noticed that since I've been really focusing on myself and giving myself my own energy and not just giving it away to people, not only have I seen results within myself of just self-confidence and self-love, but I have had random people come up to me, tell me, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because your energy is glowing. So that right there has indicated to me that whatever I am doing quite literally is working. That's why when it came down to like being celibate, going into it, I did not know that it was going to be 7 months. Again, I knew I didn't want to date, but I didn't know what that meant. Once 4 months hit, I was like, I could do 6 months. And now that I'm at 7 months, I'm like, I kind of want to do a year because I just want to see what I'm capable of because I've never been single before. And even though, yes, I grew up Mormon, and if you guys didn't know that, yes, I grew up Mormon, and I just realized like this isn't something that I personally believe in for myself. Not to say that it's not right for other people, it just wasn't right for me. However, I do see their morals and I do understand why they wait until marriage to have sex. But at the same time, I'm grateful that I had those moments where I was able to experience my sexuality because now I know for a fact what I want in my future self and what I want for my future partner. That's also why I'm like, I'm not gonna give my energy to somebody that doesn't deserve me. I've worked so hard to be where I'm at, not only in my career, but in my personal life. Coming from something where I didn't have a home, I didn't even have a car. I took the bus everywhere just to get to work. Coming from that to where I am today, I want to be with someone that not only sees that in me, but also sees the value in me. I don't want to just be with someone for money. I have my own money. I don't want to be with someone because they think that my life is cool and they can mooch off of it. Off. I don't want to be with you. I want to be with someone that is equally as creative as me. They uplift me. They let me be myself and vice versa. I want to let them be themselves. I want to let them be the ultimate version of themselves. And I want them to feel that same exact way for me too. I also want to be in a relationship where jealousy is non-existent. And I know that that can happen because I have been in a relationship like that. And I'm not a jealous person, straight up. If you're with me, you're with me. And if I find something out, then you're gone. I don't need to sit here and be jealous and look at your phone and do this and that and the other. I don't give a shit because the truth will come out. And if you're being an asshole, I'll figure it out eventually without me having to look for it. I'm kind of rambling right now, but being celibate has allowed me to really stop and take a look around. Is that somebody I actually want to give my energy to? Because at this point, I don't need it. Like, I genuinely don't need it. And if it's not something I want or something I see for my future, why am I giving it to them? That's where I've been at now with dating. Like I said, I haven't dated for a year. I have not had dated. I haven't had a relationship in almost a year. Let's be very specific here. You guys already know I'm bad at timelines, although I'm trying to be better about it. Timeline. The last guy I dated, we broke up, I think it was in July or August. Being that it's almost June, it's been a year since I have been in a relationship. It's been 7 months celibate. So after choosing to be celibate, one of the makeouts that I had. So this guy actually took me on a date. I talked about this in my Instagram stories, and I think I also talked about it on here a few vlogs ago, but he took me on a date, he kissed me, and immediately I was like, no. Like, I just wasn't ready. I wasn't like, I wasn't there yet. And it's because I am now in this place where I'm figuring out who the I am, and I can actually do the things I want to do. And knowing that I have codependency, tendencies, knowing that that can happen where I can potentially slip back into that, even just a little bit, when I'm on such a good path, I'm good. Especially if, writing down all of who I want in my person, and if he doesn't fit those categories, it's not gonna work. I have settled way too much. Way too much in my life. I have settled for men that treat me like garbage. I've been in abusive relationships, and this is all within 4 years, okay? I was not doing good. I didn't really talk about it because I didn't know that I could talk about it, if that makes any sense. Like, I just felt like sweep it under the rug and pretend it didn't happen, but no, I'm over it. I was dating some shitty ass people. I dated a guy that literally kicked in my French doors at my apartment. Dated another guy that threw my camera gear at the wall and my laptop because he didn't like something I said. I have dated other guys, actually I've dated multiple guys that have asked me to quit my job because they don't like what I do. Again, I was willing to put up with it though because I didn't love who I was, and I thought that the only way I could feel love is if somebody else loved me. So I was genuinely willing to just let whoever the in. And so yeah, so that's a little bit of my backstory on dating over the last 4 years, why I stopped dating, why I've been celibate, the things that I've learned throughout this journey. Yeah. If you're thinking about being celibate or you're thinking about breaking up with that boyfriend because you don't really like him, I suggest you do it. Wow, okay, we're gonna be on the news today. I've done news segments before. I think I've done a news segment with AZ family specifically 3 or 4 times. Just checked out Mountain Shadows and then immediately went home. Tried to do my hair, like kind of how I had it yesterday. I think it looks okay, yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited. You know what's funny is because I've done this a few different times now, it's like second nature, which is actually really nice because that makes me excited to see what else I could do. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. It means you're in your element.
Yeah. Going into the big studio today. Look at these. And I'm already mic'd. I just got mic'd. I have not been in this studio before. This is so fun. Bam! And just like that, now we are at the freezer over in Scottsdale Fashion Square, Harkins. I'm doing a girls movie night tonight, and it is a Twilight themed movie night. So I rented out this whole place here, and I have Elizabeth over here with me. She went and got all the cupcakes and stuff. We're gonna do some toppings on the cupcakes. This is to represent Edward. This is Jacob, but you'll see in a second, like in a bit. Menus. Here you can actually see a bit closer. And then we made some stuff to put on top of the popcorn. Got some glitter because you know the saying, right? What is the saying again? This is the skin of a killer.
Team Edward or Team Jacob. Yes.
Team Edward. It is signed to be Edward. We have Team Jacob. People can get their own Jacobs. Team Edward with the glitter. But we're also preparing for some more of the shoot that I don't know if I really talked to you guys about, but it's a commercial shoot that I've been working on. And we're doing all of this here.
Shake it off a little bit. Okay. Relax.
Wait, really?
Yep. Stand up. Not you, Andrew. You can shake.
Oh, okay.
Stand up.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. If you don't know me, I'm Andrea Blake. I run Southwest Sampler. I've been doing Southwest Sampler for about 10 years now, and to see it grow into what it is today and be able to hang out with you guys is something that I always dreamed of, and to make it happen is super special. So thank you for being here. Anyways, okay, so let's do the countdown, yeah? Yeah, okay. Tell us when. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay. And then once it starts, I'm gonna have her pan over, and if you guys just wanna do your little thing. Yeah. Okay. Tell us when. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Wow, yesterday was a lot. Like in the best way possible though. That's the thing, like when people ask me, what are you up to? I'm like, I don't even know how to answer that because I feel like I do so many different things. And I mean, all of that literally that I just shared with you guys, this entire vlog was filmed in one day. Well, besides the very beginning of it, which was filmed literally the night before. But outside of that, everything was filmed in that one day, which was yesterday. So that's why when people ask like, well, what's new? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. But I do enjoy talking about like the real stuff that's going on in my life, which is also why I talked about my celibacy. I know that that's a topic that maybe people don't really talk about. That's something that is going on in my life, and that's something that I feel very proud of, and I feel like I wanted to share my experience and just where I'm at, how it's essentially brought me to who I am today. And I see myself completely different. I see my life different. I feel like all of these amazing opportunities, such as the things that I shared directly in this vlog today, today are because I have taken that time to work on me, utilize my energy for myself, and only give my energy to people when they deserve it in the future. Again, I'm not ready yet. But speaking of all of this actually plays a part into what I'm about to say. My birthday trip. So my birthday trip is starting on Wednesday, the 4th of June, and I will be gone until June 13th. This is like almost essentially an eat, pray, love experience. California has been like calling me. And one of the major reasons that I'm going is not only because it's like my gut is telling me to go, but because I'm going to essentially be inserting myself in places where I can hopefully meet people. I want to meet people in the film industry, in my industry. I want to meet other creative people. I've met so many people here in Arizona, but I want to dip my foot into the California area. So that's one of the major reasons I'm going out there, but I'm going to be doing a road trip. So I will be sharing this entire road trip with you guys on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is Southwest Sampler. If you guys want to follow along, I'll be sharing all of the different places I'm going to, the different hotels I'm staying at, Airbnbs. I'm also going to need some help along my journey to figure out like, what do I do? I don't know. We'll figure it out together. But with that said, the next vlog will be up on June 22nd. I want to take that week to edit and have my birthday vlog up for you guys to like go over the whole trips. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and follow me on my socials at Southwest Sampler. Follow along there for literally everything I'm up to. And I will see you guys on the 22nd. Bye.